Hello, YouTubers. It's been a while since I've streamed or even done a video. So I had some thoughts about. I've been thinking about Tulsi Gabbard and some things maybe you haven't thought about. And the most obvious thing that I wanted to talk about was um, Donald Trump's military relationship with Tulsi Gabbard. Donald Trump is the commander in chief of the United States military, all the different military branches, and Tulsi Gabbard's a major, and she's in the National Guard or the reserves or whatever. I forgot what it was called, but I don't know a lot about the military. Um, I kind of wanted to be in the Air Force because I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid, and that just kind of went out the window. I just said I don't think I got it what it takes to be a military person. I'm not a morning person. I'm not good about taking orders. I get kind of upset if people tell me what to do. The change would mess me up. I thought I'd just have a mental breakdown if I had all of a sudden had all this big change in my life like that. And I think my hunch was correct because later on I found out that's kind of what my makeup is. But anyway, this don't want to talk about me. Um, so I don't know much about the military, but I understand that Donald Trump is the commander in chief of all the military, United States military. And Tulsi Gabbard is a major, and I believe she is in the National Guard. And I don't know if that means she was ever a Marine or whatever. I haven't done my homework on that. I don't know if it matters. All I know is that Donald Trump is Tulsi Gabbard's commander in chief. And that fact got me thinking. There's two things I have to say. One is that might explain why she's not such an attack dog on Donald Trump. Think about that. If you're in the military and you try to topple your commander in chief, you try to participate in a concerted effort to overturn the presidency, I mean, a coup, an attempted coup, and you're doing this against your commander in chief, you could get killed. You could get shot at the firing line. You know what I mean? Uh, Correct me if wrong. I don't know, but it sounds like that would be a good motivator that might explain why she's not such an attack dog on Donald Trump. Now, maybe it explains also why she's very polite about things. I don't know, but you got to think about that. Think about that. That's very, very significant because we all think Tulsi's such a great person and stuff, and that is good that she's in the military and stuff, but it may be just simply because she doesn't want to go to jail or go get killed or whatever. Because they find out that was an attempted coup and she was taking part in this, she would probably be in deeper trouble than those other people because she's in the military and that's her commander in chief. And as far as I know, rank is rank. It doesn't matter how far the rank is. If you're dissing your admiral or dissing the president, it's even worse, I would think. You're dissing the most powerful person in your entire organization. And then there's another thing, which is the flip side of this, which was what really initially got me thinking about this, was Tulsi has said some things that were disrespectful to the president. She insulted him. And she questioned his patriotism. She's questioning his policy, which is okay from a politician standpoint, and that's probably what her justification would be. Would that be that this is political, and she's trying to shape policy, and she disagrees with Trump on certain policy, and that is pretty much what her stance is. But some of the things she said has been kind of edgy, so she's pushing the envelope. And I think what it is she's trying to engage Trump to get Trump to attack her, but Trump's not taking the bait. But Trump could push rank, maybe that's what's going on. So anyway, so what's your thoughts on this? I don't know. I'm just a civilian, not really, not didn't really study a lot about the what are the laws, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to salute the president, yes sir. Are you supposed to, if you've insult the president, is that a big deal? Or maybe if you are a position in Congress that gives you some liberty to be able to say what you think about the president without worrying about it. But I do think that the coup aspect of it, I think I'm right on that. That it seems like if you're in an attempted coup and you're a ranking, you're attempted coup on a ranking officer, that's subordination, and that's pretty serious. Insubordination, insubordination, I think is what it is. See, that's what I know, and I haven't really studied that. I know more about music in the Bible. Those are my things you can kind of get me on, and maybe a couple other things, but current events and stuff, I kind of know what's going on. So anyway, that's my little thing. I'm just kind of asking a question, trying to figure this out. I'm not really saying I'm an expert or anything. I'm just, hey, have you ever thought about that aspect of it? And I haven't seen anybody talk much about that. And I was wondering what regarding the relationship, the military ranking relationship between Trump, what are her limitations? What can she say and not say? What makes her different than the other candidates? Is her motivation to not attack Trump because she's in the military, because Trump has rank over her? Or is that just nothing at all because she's a politician? It doesn't matter. Has there been other people that are in the military in Congress that have gotten away with a lot of stuff, and it's not been a big deal? Or is it just something that she just trusts Trump is not going to make an issue of because it's political? I don't know. But this may be a big deal because we are all thinking Tulsi Gabbard's kind of cool because she doesn't attack Trump as much as the others. She lambasts his policies, but she's never said he's a racist. She's never attacked him. His loyalty to the Americans. He never said he was a Russian. Well, think about that. He's never said She's never said Trump was a Russian asset or took part in a Russian uh, interference in the election. And those kind of accusations are pretty serious accusations to level against president. And from someone that's lesser ranked than Trump, that could be a serious offense, especially if things come out that this was actually all illegal, which it is. Actually, this whole Trump witch hunt is just an illegal sham on the American people. So, like to know what your comments are and thoughts are on that.